Hi, my name is Akema. I'm coming to you. I wanted to do a video and I just wanted to talk to y'all about confidence. I'm so nervous. Yeah, to try to motivate you guys and try to get you to be confident in everything you do. Yeah. Hello, my name is Akema and I am coming to you with a short video speaking about confidence. And what I really did was just give a demonstration of what it looks like to lack confidence and what it looks like and what it feels like to be confident in what you're doing, what you're saying. Confidence is so important, especially when you're going through your teenage years. So I just wanted to kind of give a demonstration. I don't know if you paid attention to the way I talked, my posture, just everything, it's just the all around aura confidence is. So confidence is so important when you're going through high school because you have so many peers and it almost feels like you have silent judgment everywhere. And not even just silent judgment, you also have verbal judgment. Those little naysayers to be like, oh girl, what she got on? Or she thinks she cute or whatever. You know how y'all the high school kids are. Or even the little kids are, the younger kids are the same way. They're like, oh, he ain't got the latest J's, his tennis shoes is old, he ain't got Gucci on or whatever y'all wear, it's just like, okay, so I'm being judged all the way around. And it's like, those type of things can affect your confidence. It can affect the way you walk into a school, the way you walk into a classroom, the way you walk into, a building, a group of people, different settings. Like your confidence level will speak for you before you ever open your mouth. So it's important to make sure you carry confidence with you wherever you go. So I just wanted to give, just a little short video about confidence. And speaking of confidence, what I'm doing is actually me stepping out of the box. So in order to do that, it's important for me to have confidence because dealing with social media, I don't have just the younger generation. I have the younger generation, I have my generation, I have my parents' generation, the grandparents' generation, because everybody is on social media now. And so when you do public speaking, it's easier because you have people, they're looking at you. They are all there. But when you have videos and you do when you do a speaking video, you have people chiming in. So then people are going to be like, well, how many likes did they get? How many comments did they get? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. How many shares did they get? And so it's almost like, I feel like I'm in high school again. But, that's where your confidence kicks in because people have time to now look at your video. They have time to rewind your video. They have time to dissect what you said, how you said it, your posture. They have time to pretty much be like, oh, did she really say that? Or she should have said that different, and that's when you can't be concerned about what everybody else says because everyone is always going to have an opinion. And when you're in school or when you're a teenager or when you are a younger kid or when you're a young adult, that is something that you deal with more often than someone at my age deals with. So I just wanted to come to you and speak to you about being confident because confidence is a major key in being successful in whatever you do. So, for example, if you are a football player and you get out on that field and you are not confident that you can handle these guys that are coming to tackle you, you're going to be running the other way, and it's going to show because everybody's going to be watching. They're going to be rooting for you. And then when you're supposed to be going towards them, you go this way. Then it's like, okay, what happened? If you're a cheerleader, I was a cheerleader in high school. And if anyone can say I was confident because I put my name in everything. Every cheer was like Kima, 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 key this, key that. You know, I did all of that. So, you know, it was fun, but it was also confidence. But there's a difference between confidence and arrogance, confidence and being cocky. So you have to always walk in humility, even though you are confident. And when you are confident, other people, their comments are not going to deter you from what you're doing, what you want to do. And it's not that you don't want to, it's not that you can't get constructive criticism. It's not that you can't get feedback. And it's not that you don't care what anybody says, because you got to care what your mom and your dad says, because those are your parents, you know. But it's to a certain extent, you know, that you care. And so, you know, when you're trying to do something, you're trying to be successful, you're going to always have haters. Oh yeah, the haters will come, and you just kindly dismiss them. Poof, be gone, okay? Because they are not going to stop you from doing what you're doing. So confidence is very important in what you want to do. Confidence is important in your success. That is something that you need your entire life. When you go on an interview, you have to be confident, because interviewers, they smell fear, okay? And fear will paralyze you. Fear will cause you to lock up. You know, fear will stop you in your tracks. They will stop you from doing what you're doing. When you're trying to be successful and somebody comes in yapping, and all of a sudden fear creeps in, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. Dismiss it with the quickness. Get it away as soon as possible, and don't even let it in your mind. Understand that those haters, that is their job to hate on you, but your job is to understand that they will be there, but they don't matter in what you're doing. Walk with confidence. Speak with confidence. You know, you know, if you walk into a room and you're fearful, people will know that. When you walk into the room and you're not confident, people will know that, because, you know, your lack of confidence speaks for you. So people can smell it, they can see it, not literally smell it, but you know what I mean. They can sense it, just like dogs sense fear. People sense people who don't have confidence, and they will treat you the way you are. Because if you walk into the room with your head down, looking a hot mess, just because, you know, because you don't have that confidence, and, you know, you're like, you know, stuck to yourself, and, you know, people will be like, oh, what's wrong with her? You know what I'm saying? You know people are judgmental, and like you said, who cares or whatever. But when you have confidence, you exude it. You walk in a room, the spotlight is on you. They're like, okay, they know what they doing. You know, she look good or whatever. You know how people be. So, you know, your confidence walks with you everywhere you go. And it's not about people pleasing. It really isn't. But it's about who you are and how you feel about yourself. So some tips that I just wanted to give you all about confidence is, when you are speaking, speak up and speak clear. Enunciate. Have fun. You don't have to be all professional all the time, you know. Relax, you know, have a good time. But make sure that when you speak up, people can understand what you're saying. Make sure that what you're saying is clear, because that speaks confidence, okay? And then when you're sitting, when you're walking, when you're talking, have a good posture. You see in the earlier video, I was like, you know, my name's Akema, you know, and talking all low. No, speak up, okay? Be clear, sit with good posture. Posture exudes confidence. Walk with your head up, keep your head up, keep your chin up. Tupac said, keep your head up. Hey. Keep your head up to the sky. Keep your head up, okay? Walk with confidence, okay? Have good posture. You know, sometimes people are so worried about what other people think, what they're going to say, what they might say, you know, what they're going to do, blah, blah, blah. You'll be all day driving yourself crazy for what ifs about people, and they probably not even thinking about you that much. But some people are, because I told you, those haters, that's their job. So stop caring so much about what other people say. or what they think, or what they might say, or what they might think, or what if this, what if that, what if this don't go out, you know, what if it doesn't turn out the way I planned. Well, guess what? It's a learning experience. Always take something from it and do something better for the next time, so you'll be even more confident. Okay, so with that being said, work on your confidence. Talk to yourself. Be like, you know what? I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I'm this, I'm that. Whatever it is that you need to say to yourself to bring yourself confidence, say it. You can increase your confidence. We're dependent on you. You are depending on you, okay? So work on your confidence, encourage yourself, speak to yourself. Even if you have to write, you know, a vision board, or if you need to write messages to yourself on the wall, post it up, whatever it is, reminders, write it, you know. And I'm telling you, the more you speak it over your life, the more your posture will go up, the more confident you are, the louder you speak, you know, the clearer you are. It works, okay? So practice. Practice makes perfect, and that increases your confidence. If you're doing something, if you're, you know, giving a speech, or, you know, if you're working on something, if you're playing a sport, whatever it is in the world that it may be, practice it. Practice what you do, because the better you get at it, the more confident you will feel. Okay? And you also have to make sure that you're living up to your expectations, not to anybody else's, because people will always say, well, I wanted you to do this, or I wanted you to do that, or you should have did that. Well, that was not cute. Who? That's what the young girls, just shut it down. Because it's not about what they think. Their expectations of you may not be your expectations of you. So you don't live up to anyone else's expectations, because this is your life, okay? So make the best of it and do what you need to do for you, because people will pull you every which way, saying this, that, and the third, telling you this person telling you that. You'll be confused as a road lizard if you're trying to please everybody else. It's not about people pleasing. It's about self-pleasing. That increases your confidence. And another thing is, you have to love yourself. Key. Everybody knows that. You hear that all the time. Oh, you gotta love yourself, you gotta love yourself. You know, oh, I do love myself, I love myself. But really, love yourself. Take the time. Look at yourself. Like, you know what? I may have a pimple right here, but guess what? I still love myself. Because at the end of the day, nobody is me but me. You know what? I have a big forehead, but guess what? I still love myself, because I know I got a big forehead. But it's okay. It is all right, because I am me and I love myself. Okay? I may have big feet, but guess what? You already know I love myself. So make sure that you love yourself. Okay? And if you're working on something, try taking a leap of faith. If you take a leap of faith, that already shows confidence. That means you were confident enough to put yourself out there, to try something different, regardless of if it works, if it doesn't work, what the naysayers say. A leap of faith is always a step of confidence. So try it. Don't be afraid, you know. So, and another thing is, you don't have to be dressed to a T all the time. You don't have to have a face beat. You don't have to have every dread twisted. You don't have to have the tightest fade, you know, the latest J's. You know, you don't have to have the latest clothes. But guess what? Work with what you have and put yourself together. And that goes with your posture, your poise, you know, the way you talk. But put yourself together, because the better you look, the better you feel. So sometimes if you do need to put on some lipstick, go ahead, put on your lipstick. If you do need to get a little fresh lining, go ahead and do it, if that's what makes you feel better. But don't get caught in the superficial things, because then you'll begin to lack confidence in who you really are, and it'll start to draw from a superficial you. So just, you know, be mindful, but put yourself together, because I'm telling you, the better you look, the better you feel. Okay? All right. So, work towards your goals. Whatever your goals are, make sure that you're working towards them, because you will feel better about yourself when you see that you're, increasing, when you're becoming more successful. The more you do, I started here, now I'm there, started from the bottom, now I'm here. Hey, started from the bottom. Wait, how I go? Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Hey. Hey. Alright, I'm turned up. Or whatever it is, whatever Drake said, you know what I mean. I started from the bottom, now I'm here, okay? So make sure that you work towards your goals, because when you start from here and going up here, you're gonna feel better about yourself, because you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm making progress, I'm successful, I'm confident, okay, so you got this. Just remember, you got this. Even when things don't go your way, because it's not always going to go your way. Life is not always a bowl of sugar, okay? It's not. And we all know that. But through the salt, sugar's on its way. Okay? Just think of it like that. But anyways, just make sure that you're working towards your goals. You're progressing. You do what you want to do. Live your life. That helps confidence, okay? Don't worry about the silent judgment. People will always judge, but guess what? You don't have to receive it. So I hope I was able to help you and demonstrate a little bit of what lack of confidence looks like and what it feels like. And it can be very dark sometimes, and it can lead to depression, it can lead to anger, it can lead to self-dissatisfaction, it can lead to all kinds of things. So we want to make sure that we're being confident in everything we do. And I hope this video helped you. So like, share, comment. Easy. And if you have any topics that you would like for me to discuss, go ahead, chime in. You can leave a comment. If not, you can send me an inbox. Whatever it is, I'm here. So I'm here to encourage you, and I hope I was able to help you, and you all have